All right, 45 seconds into the contest. Glad that you are with us, Joel Hilsman. This is Central Florida Elite taking on EOTO Black. And we have a timeout immediately called by Central Florida head coach Cornell Rivers. Rivers is the head coach. They use a lot of dribble penetration yesterday to hook themselves up. And EOTO Black, Ken Huffman, of course, we know all about them. India Banks plays very well. Pamela Johnson plays very well and brings the noise. Hope Forrester plays very well and brings the noise. And this Central Florida Elite squad, man, they got some ball players on this team as well. Nice layup there. That was Tatiana Thompson. She's out of Winter Haven. Morgan Davis is also on the floor with her as well. Kayla Allison is there as well. So EOTO Black, they are in the white, trimmed in the green, and then Central Florida Elite, they are in the black with the blue numbers. Sierra Thompson also on the floor as well for Central Florida. Quickly coming back this way, shot layup off by Sierra Thompson is no good. Is on the floor, picked up. Now they put it on the floor with Jordan Lewis. Lewis goes down to Thompson. Thompson shot up, no good. Another offensive rebound, maybe. It's kicked out. Yeah, they are going to get the offensive rebound. Here goes Allison. Allison holds it with the left hand, now goes behind the back, kicks it over on the right. Good head fake. Driving, shot up, no. Rebound underneath. It's blocked out of there. They're still getting second chance points, and now a foul call. Foul call on Shakia Brown. Deja Mitchell checking in now, 6'2", class of 2017 out of Duluth. Here's the inbound. Also is Carly Bearden. Bearden out of Dawson County High. She's on the floor from Dawsonville. India Banks tipped the rebound. It went long, and finally EOT Black is going to be able to come away with it. Here comes Bearden. Bearden scooping to the hoop. No, she got fouled. So it's Sierra Thompson, Jordan Lewis, Kayla Allison, Tatiana Thompson, and Morgan Davis, the five on the floor for Central Florida Elite. For EOTO, on the floor currently, India Banks, Carly Bearden, Shanika Brown, Deja Mitchell, and Hope Forrester. And at the free throw line is, was that Forrester or Bearden?
Carly Bearden.
Bearden, all right. Bearden with the first free throw. It is good. That makes it 2-1. Second free throw ties it up at 2-all. So walking it into the forecourt, Jordan Lewis, class of 2016, Lake Highland Prep. And she dribbles hard, gives it over. There's a shot, float off the backboard, no good by Davis. Rebound is long, comes out to Tatiana Thompson. Thompson now to Sierra Thompson. Sierra now gives it, and they give it over to Lewis. Lewis pulls it back out. Lakeland High Prep, class of 2017. She's fouled as she was driving to the hoop, Shakina Brown. Inbounded, and Davis holds it out on the right wing. She's being guarded well. They give it in to Sierra Thompson. Thompson shot up in the lane, no good. Rebound going to be ripped down. It's Abby Franklin now in. Abby Franklin out of the guard spot. Jefferson High, class of 2017. They give it over now. Here's Brown. Brown to India. Banks. Banks over now to Franklin. Abby Franklin operating the controls and goes around on the right wing. Now she kicks it into the corner, Shakina Brown. Brown holds it, kicks it up to the top, and they give it over now to Bearden. Bearden now back to Brown. Brown holding it out high. Here's India Banks. We know that India Banks can explode and has great athleticism. A long three, short, front iron, no good. Rebound is on the floor. They fight for it down there. Jordan Lewis does, and we have a jump ball, and the possession arrow will go with EOTO.
Banks is these college coaches. I mean, they're on our radar. We talked about Georgia Tech offering the other. You know, there are a lot of them making note. Her jump shot has continued to improve here over the last year. And as that continues to add on, her ability and athleticism to get to the rim, you know, is just outstanding.
It's something beautiful to watch. In is now Pamela Johnson. Pamela Johnson, an energy player. She pulls that jumper. It is short. Rebound snatched out of the air by Kayla Allison. Allison now with the right-hand dribble. She'll bring it down and kick it over to the top to Thompson. Sierra Thompson between the legs, little tricky dribble. Getting pushed off, and the pass is stolen away by Mitchell. Mitchell gets it up ahead to Forrester. Forrester tried to hit Banks and now is knocked out of bounds by Allison. Instead of trying to catch it, she deflected it out of bounds. EOT ball. 2-2 game. Looking nice. Bounce pass into India Banks. Counted up and in. India Banks just caught it off the inbound, curled in, and scored her first field goal.
41.
Alexis Pitchford will be checking in momentarily for Central Florida. Ball knocked away, and here comes Abby Franklin with it. Franklin bounces it down in there, and it's going to be Morgan Davis a turnover, and then off of the foot is Sierra. Sierra Thompson off her foot. Right there to Ken Huffman. Huffman looking and wanting his crew to be smart. So Johnson will be inbounding for EOTO Black. And here is India Banks giving it over to Mitchell. Mitchell with a hard move and then gives it over to Pamela Johnson. Johnson peels it back and now gives it over to India Banks. Great defensive effort coming in. And now finally going to get hit with the foul is Jordan Lewis with the body. Lewis out of Lakeland, a Lake Highland Prep, class of 2016, Windermere, Florida. So a lot of Winter Garden, Orlando, Vontmere, and Tampa on the roster. Montverde, excuse me. What did I say? Something incorrect. A steal. Not quite yet, not a turnover yet.
Great job there by Carly Bearden keeping the ball alive.
Out to Johnson. Johnson now being worked on by Tatiana Thompson. Out. She's between the rings and she calls out the offense. She bounces it to the right. There's India Banks, a three ball. Left-handed, no good. Rebound gonna come down to Pitchford. Pitchford gets it up ahead quickly to Jordan Lewis. Lewis all the way. Count it, and the foul, and one in the break with the hoop. That was Tatiana Thompson, and one. First field goal for contest, and she'll be trying to get a three-point play the old-fashioned way. Nari Garner will be checking in just a moment. She checks in now. Freedom High School out of Tampa, Florida, class of 2016. She heard the horn. She heard the wrong horn. Free throw. Good. So Thompson completes the three-point play, and it makes it 5-4, 10:49 to go. Brianna Locke has checked in out of Flowery Branch. The ball was loose. They will pick it up. Also in for EOTO is Jessica Storr. Shot is no good. Rebound Mitchell. She put it up. No, she got fouled. She was fouled underneath. And EOTO on the foul. All of them run back and talk to Coach Huffman and they get some instruction. So Deja Mitchell will be at the free throw line, shooting two with her squad trailing 5-4. Mitchell ties it at 5. Mitchell, class of 2016, Duluth High School, 6'2". 5-5 ball game. We played right at 4.5 minutes, 5.5 minutes. Davis will go out. Morgan Davis goes. And Paloma Garega is in. She's 2016 Montverde Academy. 5-second count by Alexis Pitchford. Winter Park, she got hit with a 5-second. 6-5 EOTO Black leading. Coach Huffman now calling out the offensive set. Pamela Johnson running that point as she steps across the timeline. Gets a wasn't there. Now she swings it over to Bearden. Bearden puts it on the floor, holding, and now back to Johnson. Johnson looks to attack, gonna go all the way. Layup too hard. Rebound ripped out of there by Central Florida. Here they come out on the break. Coming all the way. Nice little scoop. Oh, no, she got fouled. Jordan Lewis came down using blazing speed, Chris, as she goes to the line to shoot two.
You know, I'm surprised since Brianna Locke hadn't gotten in the game here, they haven't tried to get her a touch, you know, to get her going offensively. She does such a great job in, you know, shooting from the perimeter, but can do some things putting the ball on the floor as well. If you're EOTO, you probably want to get her an easy look, try to get her going here, especially with Banks not in right now.
Lewis at the free throw line missed the first one. Second one will be coming up in just a moment. 9:59 to go, so we played just over 6 minutes. Free throw is good by Jordan Lewis, and it's 7-6. Daniela Hatcher will be checking in momentarily out of Lake Ono, Orlando, Florida. So they hold it now and give it is 7-6. 9:31 to go. Joe Hillsman, Chris Watkins had to have. And this broadcast powered by SUVTV.com. Rebound in the corner by Pitchford, swings it all the way across the court. Now she gives it inside. There's a foul reaching in. Gargella was fouled on the play. So coming in now will be Hatcher, and going out Tatiana Thompson. Thompson with 3 points out of Lakeland, Florida, class of 2017, and Winter Haven High. Central Florida Elite. Going behind the back, step back. There's a jumper. It is no good. They look for the save, and it is stolen away by Johnson. Pam Johnson running the operation. Up ahead. Long three. There's your jumper right there, Chris. It wasn't there for Brianna Locke. No good. Out of bounds. It will go over the Central.
Yeah, that's the first time she came. I'm sure Coach. Offense with this group.
Gotcha. So here's Allison into the forecourt now. We're coming up on 8.5 to go here in the first half. Allison, top side, a three. Good. Step right. Kayla Allison with a three ball. She's out of Orlando, Florida. Wakivia High. Another three coming from this corner for EOTO Black. It is no good. Checking into the contest now, Nia Lee. Lee out of Collins Hill, class of 2017. Coach Rivers, Cornell Rivers, really emphatically yelling at his team, imploring them to do what they want to do and stick with it. They have a 4-point lead, 10-6.
Go. Hannah, skip. Go down, Lex. You walk, Lex.
Pass tip. Will they save it? No. Out of bounds. It will go over to EOTO. Abby Franklin now will be checking in, replacing Pamela Johnson. Abby Franklin, 5'8", class of 2017. She's out of Homer, Georgia, and Jefferson High. So here's Nari Garner. Garner going to down the baseline, put up the shot. It is short. Rebound is going to come down. Now gets it up to Locke. Locke will come into the forecourt with the hard left-hand dribble, swings it down in the corner. Over to Lee. Lee pass too high for Storrs. Allison is going to try to chase it down before it goes out of bounds, and it does not. She does not, and it does go out of bounds, but it will be Central Florida Elite basketball. 7:47 to go, 10-6. Central Florida Elite leading EOTO Black. Pitchford muscled her way in for the shot. It is no good. Locke got between the legs, feeds it in the corner to Lee, back out the Storrs on the right wing. They try to go into the post of Mitchell, trying to do the inside out in that corner. Not there, so they're going to feed it down into Mitchell, and we've got a whistle. Let's see. Foul called on Gregera. Palma Gregella with the foul. Storrs out, and India Banks back in for EOTO Black. They are in the white. Rotation. Left hand, and they'll. Is that distance for LSU over there? I think that is Tasha Butts. Played at Tennessee. She's a Georgia native. Milledgeville, Baldwin County star. Gave my high school work on a championship run. Swing it over there to the right. There's Pierre. Uh-oh, I've been hanging around y'all now. I can spot the coaches like y'all can now.
I try to stay in my lane.
Allison jumper, no good. I don't know what Chris had for breakfast this morning. I like this Chris Watkins.
Yeah. I always introduce myself, hey, I'm the guy that does the videos and the tweets.
Rebecca's been quiet over there. I ain't forgot that she was over there.
Yeah, but if you were following her on social media and using the hashtag PSB invite, she is flooding your timeline and just dropping just knowledge all day long here on social media.
Well, that's good. I would. I can't get the Wi-Fi working in here, so I'm just putting out my tweets.
Well, don't worry. When you get home tonight, you can visit peachstatebasketball.com and check out our full PSB event recap page, where we have links to all prospectsnation.com stories, all SUV TV broadcasts. as well as all tweets from today's event.
I want you guys to know he's talking to you. He's not talking to me.
Yeah.
You know I'm going to do it anyway. That's what I'm going to do. And we got, some of these squads going to be down the road? Yeah, substitutions now coming in. 10-6, 6:20 to see who the subs are. Denise Daniels now making her first appearance. So everyone now on the Central Florida Elite bench has checked into the contest. I'll set the lineup for you in just a moment. Look like it. Sierra Thompson, Pierre, Daniela Hatcher. The 5 on the floor, of course, and going with Denise Daniel, who just checked in. Shot goes in and out. Rebound comes down to Sierra Thompson. Thompson gets it up ahead to Allison. Allison, stop. Short corner jumper. Long tip, fight for the rebound. A hard, heavy dribble by Thompson. She kicks it to Allison. There's a left wing three. No good. Off. Long rebound. It will go out of bounds. It'll belong to EOTO. Franklin, India Banks, Shakea Brown, and Brianna Locke, the 5 on the floor for EOTO Black. In a 10-6 ball game, 5:40 to go, and Abby Franklin step back inside the foul line. It is no good. Neither team can find the range right now. India Banks gets the rebound. She's between the rings with the left-hand dribble now, hands it over to Locke. Locke gonna go down the lane, stop, float it up, no good. It is short. They go falling, fighting for the rebound, and it is out of bounds and will go over to Central Florida. Brianna Locke asks to come out, but now EOTO Black gonna call a timeout, a 30-second timeout. Brianna Locke kind of fell kind of funny, favoring a right leg or something of that nature. She'll be able to walk it off, but a brief timeout right here, SUV TV. Out of the timeout now, 5:22 to go. Central Florida Elite with the lead, and they have the ball. They are in black, and they are moving, even on our creative angle, right to left there. Moving to the bottom of your screen, and then a great switch there. We keep you all covered, all angles, down low. And kick it out. There's Pierre. Pierre, a long three. No, she thought she got the roll. Offensive rebound is up. No. Rebound going to be ripped down. Forrester's back in. That Forrester? No, that's Bearden who's back in. Katie Bearden in there fighting. Jump ball, it will go over to EOTO Black. Kayla Allison, Lindsay Pierre. And we have a whistle. Denise Daniels, Sierra Thompson, and Daniela Hatch are on the floor. And just as I say that, Lindsay Pierre will come out and Jordan Lewis will come in. Pierre out of Miami Country Day, Miramar, Florida, class of 2016. Looking. They inbound it now. Here's Abby Franklin. Franklin has it. She's being worked on and picked up by Jordan Lewis. Swings it over in the corner. There's Baker. Baker now holds and gives it out top to Bearden. Bearden now to Banks. Banks with the left-hand dribble with 4.5 and a foul called, out high foul called, and that foul will go on Daniela Hatcher. Carly Bearden, class of 2016, Dawson County High. Banks, a three, good. Caught it off the inbound. She has 5 points. Class of 2017, Duluth High School, India Banks. The future looking bright for Miss Banks. Jordan Lewis now with the hard dribble. Got hit with a screen there. Hatcher laid off a nice screen. Sierra Thompson, stop, pump fakes, up. Shot off the back iron. Back tap comes back to Allison. Kayla, shot no good. Banks ripped the rebound down with her right arm, brought it to her left, and now she's bringing it into the forecourt off the dribble. Swings it to the left. There's the jumper off the rebound. It is no good by Brown. Franklin, a three, no good. Rebound comes down to Sierra Thompson. Thompson, left-hand dribble, swings it up. There's a corner jumper. No, neither team shooting well at all and can buy a field goal here in this first half. 10-9, ETO Black trailing Central Florida. And Tatiana Thompson will be getting ready to check in just a moment. On the back cut, it was there. Out of bounds, and it will stay with EOTO. So, Chris, both teams struggling to find the range. Both teams struggling from the field, and on top of that, cannot get easy baskets nor get to the free throw line. Inbound now, and they give it now. Morgan Davis. Morgan gives it off to Thompson, who turned and shot no good. Abby Franklin from the guard spot gets the rebound, gives it to Banks, who walks it into the forecourt. 3:08 to go. Forrester is back in. Now she gives it on the wheel out to Franklin. Franklin to Banks. Banks now just popped in another jumper. They've got the lead. They're coming down in transition. Banks gets the pass. It's 11-10. They've taken the lead mainly behind India Banks. Now here's Brown. Brown to Franklin. Go ahead, Chris. Abby Franklin on the drive. She had to peel it back out. Clemson now has walked in the building along with Alabama. They are underneath that basket. Bad pass. Tried to feed the post with a bad pass. Now here they come. Thompson all the way. It is no good. Rebound comes down to Bearden. Thompson just turns and smiles. Can't believe she just blew that one just like that. 11-10 with 2:02 to go. EOTO Black, they are in the white. Abby Franklin holds. Brown off of the screen. Brown jumper, no good. Rebound by Bearden. Shot was no, out of bounds. Yeah, Bearden playing really tough. All right, Deja Mitchell will come in, Storrs will come in, and Brianna Locke will come in. Going out will be Banks, Forrester, and Bearden. So Franklin will be inbounding it. Franklin looking, and a long lead pass back out to Storrs. Storrs holding 42. Low scoring first half, poor shooting first half on both sides of the ball so far. Franklin on the drive, now gives it off to Brown. Brown down the lane, off the window, no. Mitchell couldn't get the rebound. Rebound ripped out of there by Jordan Lewis, and now a whistle. Foul is on EOTO, and that's Deja Mitchell. Tried to use the screen, bad pass off of Sierra Thompson's hands, out of bounds, and it will go over now to EOTO Black. Walk it up, put it on the floor. Nice drive now by Locke. Good. Brianna Locke trying to get her offense going, and slowly EOTO's offense trying to come to life. A lot of it had to do with India Banks shooting fire into them with back-to-back buckets, but Brianna Locke was determined to go and score on that one. Ball on the floor, and there will be a jump ball, and the possession arrow will go to Central Florida Elite. Coach Cornell Rivers reminding them that it is their basketball. Lewis inbounding, and inbounds about to Tatiana Thompson. Thompson holds it with 53 seconds, and now there's a long three off the left wing, in and out. Rebound, Thompson underneath. She got rebound. Going in there, swooping to get Jordan Lewis's rebound. Thompson got the rebound, and now we'll be going to the free throw line. They've been stuck on 10 now for a minute. 13-10 with 48 and 3/10 seconds left. Needing to get to the line and trying to get some points and some confidence going. Free throw short, front iron, no good.
Get Mo.
Morgan Davis will come out. Oh no, Coach Rivers wanted her to get back defensively. Morgan Davis, class of 2017.
Let's go.
Out of Longwood, Florida, and Bishop Morehouse. Free throw good by Jordan Lewis. Her second one was to make it 13-11 with 45.8 seconds.
Be ready, top. Be ready.
Bearden the inbound for EOT, gets it in now. The Stores pass almost stolen. Great job of cutting there in anticipation was Kayla Allison. Allison out of Orlando, Florida, Octavia High School. And there's India Banks. The Johnson to Stores back over to Pam Johnson, who swings it across court. A long left wing three, no good by Bearden. Rebound coming down with 27 seconds, ripped away. Bearden, the lock, a hard dribble, a layup, good. Brianna Locke now getting involved. That's her second field goal, and she's gotten them in the paint, which can get you going, Chris. Jumping. Long three, good. Jordan Lewis, a long three. She has 5 points. That makes it 15-14. We're at the half. It is EOTO Black leading Central Florida Elite 15-14 at the half. ProspectNations.com's coverage powered by SUV TV. Second half action underway from Marietta, Georgia, Swanee Sports Academy. Cobb, EOTO Black with a 15-14 lead over Central Florida Elite. Joe Hilsman, Jonathan Hemingway, Abby Franklin's jumper is no good. The rebound is ripped down by Kayla Allison, but then they lost it. Franklin up to Bearden, Bearden to Brown, back to Bearden, layup, no. Fell off the front of the rim. Rebound going to be snatched down by Jordan Lewis. Lewis now up into the forecourt, swing it over to the left. Hemi looking had both teams, the points, 15-14, struggling from the field and also unable to get anything going to get them even to the free throw line.
Well, I think, first of all, you credit to the coaching staffs, getting these kids coached up on the defensive end, great position defense. You know, both of these coaching staffs understand, you know, the way to win is through defense, as you see right on cue, I should say. Number 2, Sierra Thompson getting that block shot. Both teams are going to have to find their rhythm here moving into the second half.
They will. There's a long three. Good. Bang, bang, bang. All three of them. Shakia Brown out of Gainesville High School, Oakwood, Georgia. Class of 2016. She's 5'7". They feed it to Morgan Davis. Davis now a long three outside by Jordan Lewis is no good. Up ahead, here's Brown. Brown, stop. Short jumper, no. Tip, Franklin on the putback off the glass. Good, Abby Franklin now trying to get it going. India Banks provided some spark of offense there to kind of push EOTO Black into the lead. Anxious to see how Central Florida adjusts here in the second half.
Let me tell you something. India Banks is the next big name to come out of the state of Georgia. As you see, Jordan Lewis missed that three-point jumper. I'm talking about number 4 in white right here, Duluth High School, playing for Coach Ken Huffman, EOTO. She's going to get a quick breather right here. But she's starting to pile up the interest from schools all across the Southeast. Has already picked up a pair of offers from an SEC and an ACC school. And Dia Banks, look for her to be on the Prospects Nation Elite 100 watch list.
And just like that, Sierra Thompson and one out of West Orange High, class of 2016, Winter Garden, Florida. 5'11", she'll be going to the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way. And it's no good. Rebound, they fight for it. Brianna Locke gonna come away with it. Locke fell down. Now they're fighting for the ball right there. Good bounce pass off her knees and a layup to Jordan Lewis.
Great hustle play there by Central Florida Elite. And once again, it's Sierra Thompson getting the deflection. Jordan Lewis, right spot at the right, the lay-in to bring the lead back to 2.
That was outstanding. Pass was tipped and stolen away. Thompson gets it over in the corner. Lewis back out to Davis. Davis could have shot that three. I don't think she had the range, but it was there. So Sierra Thompson goes down the baseline. Left-hand layup, good. Central Florida getting it going now, this EYBL team. And let's see, Coach Huffman has to call a time. Is it a 30 or a full?
And it looks like 30. Looks like we're going to have a Prospects Nation TV instant replay.
Bang, 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 bang. That's what we do. 20-20 ball game, 13:35 to go.
Joel, I tell you, I've been impressed right off the bat here with Sierra Thompson. She's made a couple of big defensive plays. You notice the deflections that led to the steals and the lay-ins, but also her driving ability, getting to the rim, providing that scoring punch here for Coach Al Honor and Central Florida Elite.
Yeah, Central Florida, Cornell Rivers running that bunch. Honor over there, Ken Huffman running this EOTO bunch, and SUV TV running this broadcast. As you take a look at the ProspectNation.com instant replay. Remember, ProspectNation.com will have all of the live games and the on-demand stuff. So if you missed some stuff or you just saw some tweets and, hey, let me go back and see how that was done, or if you just want to hear Hemi's great color commentary, it's right there at ProspectNation.com.
Thank you, Joel. I am never one to turn down a compliment, let me tell you.
I know that's right. All right, so Abby Franklin will walk it into the forecourt. Long shot by Banks is no good.
Looks like Banks has some tape around her wrist and thumb. Be interesting to see how that affects her jumper in this game, Joel.
Gonna take it. Banks driving layup. I don't think it affected that drive right there. It could be one of that old Jimmy Butler things. He had it on his left thumb, and then when it healed, he just got used to it and kept wearing it. Now, I did not see her wearing it at the Real Deal in the Ville, so I don't think it's major. Maybe just a little support or something, because she is left-handed.
Yeah, that is true. But, you know, sometimes, you know.
I know, yeah.
Any little thing that's off can affect things, but as our national evaluator, Rebecca Gray, just told me, and she hit a couple of jumpers in that first half.
Yes, she did. A three and a deuce. Count it, and the foul, Deja Mitchell, and Deja Mitchell really hooping.
Let me tell you something, Joel. We mentioned India Banks, Duluth High School, on the come up. Number 22 could be the next prospect to really take center stage for the EOTO squad. She has a world of potential. You see the great frame. We're talking about 22 in white. She has a lot of athletic ability, has a lot of tools. Not quite sure what her specialty is going to be, but if she can put it all together, look for those offers to come in.
I like that pass into the post. Davis missed. She got a rebound. Power dribble back up. Tipped by Thompson. No. They fight for it. It comes out. And EOTO Black going to have it. Here's Pam Johnson. Johnson into the forecourt. Johnson on the hesitation. Lost it. Here comes Allison all the way. Kayla Allison. No. Man, glad she got that blue padding down there. She'll be going to the free throw line. Go crashing into the padding. 24-20 with 12:24 to go.
Well, even without the padding, you got those two big men down there on the baseline, Coach Terry Nooner and Darryl Oliver. So I would feel pretty confident about them two being able to break the momentum of Allison. But let's talk about Allison's game here for a second. Great athlete, good slasher. You see her knock down this free throw here. 2016 prospect, has been on our radar for some time as, you know, one of the top players in her class in the state of Florida. Doing a great job here for this Central Florida elite team.
Kayla Allison, class of 2016, Orlando, Florida with Kavia High. Free throw good. She stuck them both. Kayla Allison, 24-22.
CFE getting back into the 2-2-1. Actually, they're going to match up full court right here. Not going to get the trap.
Bearden gives it over to Banks. Banks wanted to go baseline. She peeled it back out. She's so quick. You never know what she may do off the dribble, right or left-handed. Locke gives it to Mitchell. Mitchell, short corner jumper, good. Hemi talked her up, but I like a game as well. Deja Mitchell. Mitchell, 6'2", class of Duluth High School.
And let's not forget here the nice penetrating kick right there by Bree Locke, 23 in white.
Mitchell with the steal and then got hit with double dribble. She's out of Duluth High School and Duluth, Georgia. EOTO Black in the white.
Her and Banks, both high school teammates.
Yeah.
And also one other player, Bree Dixon, number 3, also Duluth High School. So plenty of talent there in Duluth, Georgia.
Especially coming from Duluth High School where it was just south in Norcross, with Norcross still has that talent. Off for the glass, Tatiana Thompson with the jumper out of Winter Haven, Florida. Class of 2017, Winter Haven High. There's a three. Bang, 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 Brianna Locke. All three of them.
Big shot there by Locke. You saw the penetrating pitch, the possession before, and then she hits the step back. It's been hot on the recruiting trail, making visits, picked up a couple of offers after the first part of July. Certainly helping her cause here today.
29-24 substitutions now being made. Nari Garner will come in and Kayla Ellison will go out. Sierra Thompson also will go out. And coming in is Daniela Hatcher. So it's Daniela Hatcher, Tatiana Thompson, Jordan Lewis, Alex Pitchford, and Nari Garner, the 5 on the floor for Central Florida Elite.
Not only do you have a 3-guard lineup, you got a 3-point guard lineup here with CFE. Pitchford, Lewis, and Garner all can run the point.
And Garner strokes in a 3-ball. That's her first field goal. She's out of Freedom High School in Tampa, out of Tampa, Florida.
Big fan of Garner's game. She's been at EBA Super 64 the past couple of years. Always a top performer there, showing it again today.
Pull it back out. There's Abby Franklin going to attack. Franklin took the contact, got fouled. She'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2. 29-27, 10:32 to go. It's time for another Prospect.com instant replay. Bang, bang, the 3 by Garner off of that left wing. She hit it in stride.
And for all of you fans, college coaches, players out there, you can go to ProspectsNation.com. You can see Nari Garner's player eval and her player card right there on the website. She attended an Elite Basketball Academy evaluation camp. You can sign up for those online anytime, peachstatebasketball.com.
Abby Franklin with the free throw, 10:32 to go. Second free throw in and out. They've got a 3-point lead. It was on the floor. Who is it going to go to? And it is going to go to Central Florida. And now it's overturned. Flipper Anderson came in. You know, he still got great eyes. He overturned that call and gave it to EOTO Black, who will be inbounding underneath They are EOTO black, but they're in white, trimmed in green. Inbound, Stores, layup. Great job.
Great baseline out of bounds play there by Coach Huffman's team. Constant movement, and then voila, number 10, Jessica Storr with the lay-in.
McDonough, Georgia, class of 2016. Eagles landing high. Offensive foul on a screen by Tatiana Thompson. Thompson got fouled, 10-14.
I tell you what, I feel the frustration of these coaches sometimes. You know, I don't know what else, you know, the screener could have done right there. It looked like she was set, but, you know, those big collisions sometimes draw the controversy, and they're going to get her for that.
Exactly. All right, now here comes Abby Franklin. Little bump off there, really being guarded by Pitchford. Tried to feed the post. It was deflected. Deja Mitchell recovered it. Now gave it over. There's Bearden. Bearden over to Stores. Stores wanted to shoot it, but the pass wouldn't allow the shooting pocket to do so. Putting it on the floor now. The lock. Lock between the legs. Lock out high now, gives it to Abby Franklin. Got to count on her. Franklin's got to move. Gardner's got to count, and Gardner hit it with a foul.
Great defense there by CFE for, you know, a good 20-second stretch right there. Got to play without fouling. Got to keep your hands where the officials can see them. But, boy, if they can keep this pressure up, this could really disrupt what EOTO plans on doing on offense.
Turnover. Lewis's pass was deflected by Locke, but it was recovered, and then a turnover. Here comes Jessica Storr. Storr going all the way, taking the contact. No, she'll get two. Jessica Storr will go to the free throw line, and Coach Cornell Rivers is upset. Did not like that call. Coach Huffman, of course, in front of him, he liked that call.
Storr, good aggressive move, going right to the rim.
And I picked ProspectNation.com instant replay. We show you that one. It looked like it was a little bit of all of the ball. Storr, free throw up and in good. So Storr with 3 points. As I mentioned, class of 2016, listed Eagles landing high. Second free throw, good. Denise Daniels will be checking in just a moment. Orlando, Florida, and Colonial High. She goes to the scorer's table. Good spin and a kick back out to the top. Pitchford has it. Pitchford between the rings, being worked on by Franklin. She peels it back with the right hand. Now the left hand dribble, slightly belt high. Getting a screen. Goes around the screen. On a bounce pass, she tried to get it in there quickly. The Hatcher on that roll, it wasn't there. Substitution now as Daniels will come in and Tatiana Thompson will check out.
I like what Pitchford was doing right there with the pick and roll action. Tried to thread the needle just a little too thinly. But overall, I like her ball skill. You saw the little in and out dribble with the left hand. She can create that space, a natural.
Give it to Jordan Lewis. Lewis out high, picked up by Stores. She's going to take Stores and go and drive it off the window. Good.
Have I mentioned I'm a Jordan Lewis fan? Let me tell you, this kid is fantastic. She can put the ball on the deck, and she's doing a great job of creating plays this summer. All sorts of interest all across the board. Southeastern schools as of late.
A long three out of the corner, air ball, no good by Stores. Rebound coming down to Pitchford. Pitchford gonna run the break. She goes in the corner. There's a three, good. Bang, 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 a corner three. That's Miss Gardner, her second three out of Tampa, Florida. Freedom High, Nari Gardner, 5'7", class of 2016.
We mentioned Nari Gardner's ability as a point guard, but you're seeing her ability to shoot, and that's what really makes her an upper echelon prospect in this class of 2016.
Ball knocked out of bounds as Locke was short on a little floater. It hit the front rim. And it will go over to Central Florida Elite. Central Florida Elite in the black with the blue numbers, and EOTO black there in the white. As you see that instant replay of that corner three ball by Miss Gardner. Going behind the back is Pitchford, 34-32. 7:58 now, just under 8 minutes. Nice move. Shot no good. Pamela Johnson got the rebound. Johnson out of Buford High School races into the forecourt. Picked up a dribble though, got trapped. Stores now has it. Stores between the rings, but the trap is coming. And they break it at Johnson. Johnson floats below the foul line. No good. Rebound, they fight for it. It goes out of bounds, and it will stay down with EOTO black. And now here comes India Banks back into the contest.
Big substitution right here. Banks to 7.5 minutes. Let's see if she can give a little scoring punch right off the bench.
Yep. India Banks, you just called it. Couldn't get it out of your mouth real quick, could you?
Hey, Hey, a lot of credit goes to Coach Ken Huffman right there, and another great baseline out-of-bounds set. That's the second time I can remember here within the past couple of minutes of them scoring out of a special situation.
That's 11 in the contest for Miss Banks, and now a timeout has been called by Central Florida Elite with 7:30 to go. It is a 4-point game, 36-32. Joel Hillsman, Jonathan Hemingway, glad to be back here with you. Marietta, Georgia, Swanee Sports Academy, Cobb, 36-32. 7.5 to go. EOTO Black, they are in the white leading. Central Florida Elite, they are in the black. And off of that drive, he's going to come back, and here's Garner. Garner going to kick it into the corner. Nice bounce pass, feeding the post. Kick it back out. Garner, a three. Short, front iron, tip. Storrs not going to chase the rebound. It'll be out of bounds, and it will go to EOTO Black. So Nia Lee will check back in for the first time in this second half. Class of 2017, 5'10", out of Collins Hill.
Lee is another promising prospect here for the EOTO squad. Getting our first look at a lot of physical attributes that you like about her. Developing strength as well as a good skill set.
Nice hustle on the save, but she saved it right to Lee. Lee now gets it in the Storr. Jessica Storr gives it to India Banks. Banks now being trapped. Someone needs to come to the ball. There's Johnson. Johnson now going to go below the free throw line. Jumper. It is short. Tipped on a back tap. Storr recovers. Shot float in the lane. It rolled off. Rebound is going to be grabbed by SCP and a traveling violation, I think. Yes, sir. Tried to get rid of it, Daniela Hatcher, but was unable to get rid of it. India Banks now with the steal. She tried to flip it up with the right hand, and she missed it, but we have a whistle, and now let's see, is Jordan Lewis okay? Lewis down on the floor, and she's going to be up. Just walking a little ginger, but I think she'll be all right. Banks again off of the inbound, India Banks. Beautiful drawn up inbound by Huffman, and Banks scores. Now there goes Sierra Thompson. Thompson off the window, good. They're going to go back and forth now the rest of the way. Thompson with 6 by my count, 36-34.
Well, it's going to be a Banks versus Thompson showdown right here as you see the dribble drive offense, and Banks getting right to the front of the cup.
Banks is just going in there doing work. 15 as we go under 6 minutes, 5:54 and counting. There's a jumper from the left wing. Good, left corner. Stepped into it real nice, Jordan Lewis. 38-36, 5:42 to go. Banks lost it, and now here comes Lee. Lee with the shot, no good. Rebound hit the floor, but Lee was able to pick it back up and put it back in. Nia Lee, her first field goal of the game.
Way to stick with the play there by Lee. 4-point lead right here for Coach Ken Huffman in the EOTO.
You got it, and now here's Lewis. Jordan Lewis goes around the screen, a topside three. It is short. Rebound falls down to India Lee. She rips it up. Now kicks it up ahead. Here's Abby Franklin. Franklin gonna feed it to Mitchell. Mitchell shot up, no. She couldn't follow it, and it'd be knocked out of bounds. The thing about it, I know you weren't in Nashville, but Deja Mitchell, when I saw her, at one point, I forget the opponent, she missed 9 straight free throws and just was totally out of the game. She was 1 of 10 in the first half, and at the time, those were free throws that could have been, you know, vital to sustaining the momentum. She did not look the same in the second half. That really affected her. Today, I've liked how she's came out and been aggressive and been a key factor. And like you said, slowly moving up the chart.
Yeah, no question. She's got all the tools that you would want out of a, you know, a forward type. You know, I think she can play the 4. She's got the semblance of a skill set missing the basket. Really with her, it's just going to be consistency. You know, she'll have days where she's 10 of 10 from the line, and other days, like you said, maybe 1 of 10.
Free throw, the pass not on the free throw was missed by Sierra Thompson, but put back in by Tatiana Thompson. A Thompson and Thompson connection indirectly.
Thompson and Thompson.
That's right.
I like that.
Here's Abby Franklin. Franklin full court running that thing. She goes to Jefferson High School, Homer, Georgia. Oh, nice screen. Turn shot by Stores. No good. It was just front iron. Look at Sierra Thompson up ahead to Tatiana Thompson. Again, Thompson and Thompson. Count it! And the foul, Tatiana Thompson.
All that was set up by a defensive rebound and outlet there by Sierra Thompson. And let me tell you, she has affected this game in a very positive manner, and she hasn't always done it necessarily, with the scoring. It's been, those intangible things, a deflection, a defensive rebound, a pass. Got her team tied right now at 40.
Free throw coming up for Tatiana, and they have the lead. Both teams offensively have picked it up in this second half, especially from the field, and now we've got something to show for it. 41-40 with 4:10 to go. Franklin feeding in the corner to three. Bang, 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 all 3 of them. Brianna Locke, her second 3 of the contest.
Big shot right there, and CFE had gotten, some mileage out of the full court pressure earlier. Now EOTO pay.
Short shot by Lewis. Now here is Bearden. Katie Bearden is in. She gives it to Abby Franklin. 3:43, less than that. 43-41. EOTO Black leading. They are in the white. Now they're holding. Coach Rivers employing his defense now to step up. Tatiana reached across, got lucky. We heard that smack. There's a bad pass. Picked up by Locke. Locke now picks it up, gets a screen from Mitchell. Cross court to Abby Franklin. Franklin now holding on the left wing, being worked on by Tatiana Thompson. Drove right by. Tatiana Thompson did not get beat. Shot was blocked. Saved underneath your own basket. A layup by Deja Mitchell.
Cardinal sin right there by the defender. Never saved the ball under the opponent's basket, and an easy 2 points for EOTO.
Yep, Mitchell waiting on it. Deja Mitchell, by my count, up to 7 points. Down on the block, hooking, scoring, and 1. Tatiana Thompson, class of 2017, Lakeland, Florida, Winter Haven High, and she let out an emotional roar going to the free throw line to complete the three-point
play. Hey, let me tell you
play.
something. The Thompson and Thompson connection, Joel. Hey, out of the horn set, they enter it right there to Sierra. The quick dive there by Tatiana. The good finish, draw the foul.
I just seen Kansas walk in the building. Well, I just saw him. Tatiana Thompson at the free throw line. Good. Stores inbounds it now, or passes it over to Franklin. Franklin and Locke a left wing 3. Good. Brianna Locke, a 3-ball. That's her third 3 of the contest. 48-44, we're under 3 minutes. We're under 2:50.
Look at Brianna Locke having quite a day here. Her third 3 of the day. A versatile player showing that she can hit the 3-ball today.
Nice drive. There's the pass to Thompson, who scores. They're going back and forth now. Shooting woes are long gone. 2.5 to go. Scoring the basket. Good, and now Locke fell down but got it across to Abby Franklin. Franklin now trying to pull it in. It's a tie ball game, 48-48. Gives it over to Locke. Locke holding now. She puts it on the floor. Locke being pushed off by Thompson, Tierra Thompson. She wants that jumper. Thompson, great defense in the Bearden. Bearden hooking in the lane off the window. No, it came out. Rebound is going to be taken away by Kayla Allison. She's fouled by Bearden. 1:58 to go, 48-48. Let's take a look at that instant replay there. Coming up, Prospect Nation's instant replay. Giving it off, and there's Sierra Thompson right there in the lane to even the ball game up. Sierra Thompson, by my count, up to 10 now. 1:58 to go. Tie ball game.
Let me tell you something, Joel. Have we had some good ball games here today or what? Under 2 minutes now, tie game. Now, this is what you pay for.
And this is what I like especially about this game. Two teams that weren't shooting the very well in the first half. Now have turned it on. The defensive pressure is still there. The offense has just kicked it up a notch. There's a long three. Air ball. Rebound comes down. They fight on the floor with it. And let's see. Sierra Thompson looked like she was grabbing a leg. I think she's going to be okay. It's going to be EOTO's black ball.
Let me tell you something. Jessica Storr here for EOTO has played a very big role. Maybe not big numbers. She's not going to be the night in, night out. But it's those, once again, the intangible things that she has brought to the floor. Blocking out and fighting for that rebound, and ends up winning the possession for her team.
So 1:35 to go, 95 seconds, 48-48. He's Jonathan Hemingway. I'm Joel Hillsman, EOTO Black and Central Florida Elite. Just part of the great action here in Marietta, Georgia at the Swanee Sports Academy Cobb. Two more great games coming up next here in just a few moments right here. ProspectNation.com, powered by SUV TV. Gym still pretty much full, still have plenty of coaches, family and friends looking around. I see the New Jersey Sparks program has got here. They got them a big one tonight, don't they, against the Indy Gym Rats?
Yeah, they sure do.
Oh my goodness gracious. I'm gonna tell you something. Well, see, I'm so used to working with you, you're not with me. Grace and Honesty Scott of the New Jersey Sparks. I really am a fan of her.
Let me tell you something. That kid is one of the best guards in the class of 2018 nationally.
Pass down there, stolen. It's a jump ball. Let's see. Great hustle down there by Alexis Pitchford. And let's see. 123. All right, so Banks will be inbounding. She goes into the backcourt to Abby Franklin. We are in a tie ball game. Franklin down to Banks. Banks now to Locke. Locke puts it on the floor. Now to Franklin. Franklin with a jab step. It was there. She couldn't take it. Allison gives it down low. There's Mitchell. Mitchell, great pass. A long three by Bearden. Air ball. No, it hit the front rim. No, but rebound. Sierra Thompson. Under a minute to go. Now here goes Thompson. Sierra Thompson careful on the step. Step back. Short corner jumper. No. Mitchell snatching down the rebound. Now fighting for it, and a foul is called. So let's see. It'll be the second foul. And now Hemi goes down, and now Clay comes in. That's the substitution over here.
Hey, it's the bottom of the ninth, man. I had to come in like Mariano Rivera back in.
Hear you. Banks got it stolen away by Lewis. Lewis shot up good.
That's awesome. Literally just came in, took the basketball away. We talk a lot about how strong Jordan Lewis is. You'll see the instant replay in a second, I'm sure, as they cue it up here.
There it is. Lewis on that steal from India Banks and leaned in and used. He got that thing off in there. It's 50-48. And Clay, one of the things that's been most impressive to me on both sides, they struggled in the first half from the field. Very low halftime score. The second half, the defenses have still been there. The offenses have picked it up a notch.
Anytime you get the opportunity to play in a game like this, defense is going to be key first. At one point it was 15-14 late in the first half, So exactly as both teams kind of figured out the rhythm of the game, the flow of the game, the offense started to pick up. And there's a reason why these two teams are in the championship in the first place. It's not like, they beat some teams that couldn't play en route to get near. They played some people who could flat get it done, and both of these teams survived the gauntlet to be in this position. It'll be interesting to see both ways, Ken Huffman and Cornell Rivers, what they come out with here.
Huffman and Rivers both standing and both now trying to guide their teams out of the timeout. Franklin over to Storr. Storr holding it. It's Storr to Locke. Locke puts it on the floor. She gets a screen. Now Locke gonna bounce it over to Franklin. Franklin in the corner to Storr. 25 seconds. They're trailing by 2. Trying to get him a hoop. Locke looks over to Bearden. Bearden, Deja Mitchell wants the ball. She can't get it. Storr checks the clock, now drives to the hoop. No, rebound is going to come down by Thompson. Thompson now going to get it to Lewis. Lewis gets it up ahead. They couldn't get a foul. Now Allison gets it up ahead to Thompson. They still need a foul, and they foul with 4 and 2/10 seconds. I don't think EOTO ran the set they really wanted there, Clay.
That was interesting. That entire possession. Coach Jennifer Hoover walk in front of the booth. That was an interesting possession and dynamic offensively. Gail was kind of taking it in. Mitchell a couple of times on the backside of the zone looked as if she was open, but they didn't look. And I also think Banks not being on the floor is an interesting dynamic because she seems to be the most consistent play creator.
Missed it. Did they get the rebound and need a timeout? They're going to call a timeout. They're going to run out of time. 50
so
to
close.
48. Oh, my goodness.
Hold on. So we just had a 3-point game.
Uh-huh.
And now we had a 2-point game.
Yeah. So what's next? A 1-point game?
Yeah.
And depth overtime?
Let's go. Step up.
Final score, Central Florida Elite 50, EOTO Black 48. Saturday will roll on right here.
Saturday, Sunday, whatever, championship day. Let's get it done.
Yeah, I see Spark uniforms. It's going to be a good one here in just a little while. Right here, SUV TV.